Alright, yo. I don't know who's in this right now, but I'm about to do a replay review. Also got this new mod that changes some camera FOV shit. It's kind of crazy. So I was gonna do replay review of games that I played. It's a little different, but it's not really for me though. Where are we at? Where is start? It's gonna be these games. It's gonna be pretty much these games right here. So I've been referencing these games, and it's kind of like, you know, wait, have these been reviewed already? Someone peeped them? Alright, let's go like this. And this is just going to be a fundamental understanding of like FOC, but also at the same time, why someone like this loses to this shit all the time. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to explain why Simple Tekken works in this type of matchup.
Round 1. Fight.
And how to be a weirdo type opponent. So let's see, where is this going to start? How about we skip the whole round, because it doesn't matter.
Fight.
How about I skip this whole next round?
Fight.
Alright. A little misinput there. So, here's already a bad habit that this dude likes to do that people should really notice. It's like, whenever you do something, this is how you get a read. This is just like a baby read, any character, you know, doesn't really matter. I do this unsafe fast move right here, 1-2-1, and it's minus 10. And I'm pretty sure he knows it's minus 10. But even if he doesn't, you know, he's always going to take his turn back with a jab, and it usually never punishes because he's always late on it. But if you ever do a move and you're like, okay, I know this is unsafe, and you see that this person always retaliates with a jab, like, obviously, like, I like to parry, but it does not mean that I should parry here. Like, even though it's minus 10, oh, what the fuck happened? So I do this, and it's like, technically, if I know he's gonna be late with a jab, should I try to parry because maybe I can catch the late jab? Like, no, like, that's stupid. Like, I'm not gonna parry spam all the time. It needs to make sense. It needs to be off of something that is, you know, normal. So right here, I'm obviously gonna block. This is what you should do. But if you notice, they're always gonna jab. Like right here, he never punishes me, but here I could start to duck, but it's like, it's a little bit too OD. Like, I'm minus 10, and then my instinct should never to be to just duck. Like, that makes no sense. That's like such a hard commitment. That's like if I decide to sidestep, because the logic is maybe he goes for like a running 2 that's late, and then I can sidewalk his running 2. Like, it's just such a decision that is countering such a one-of-one thing that's like, you could say that's kind of what the parry is, but it's like, it's just too much. Like, you're already -10, you should be holding blocks, you don't get punished. Like, if you neutral guard, you're probably going to eat a down forward too, so you gotta hold back. You gotta hold the back button. And I remember I was telling this to Book, something else that you should do is if you do a move, I don't think, actually, did I do it there? Did I do it there? Because it's my own habit too. Let me see. No, I didn't. Okay, wait, I kind of didn't. I'm going to explain what I'm talking about in a second. Okay. So, I told this to Books the other day, that it's like whenever you do a move, and like a safe mid or whatever, if you plan on backdashing, you shouldn't really do like a Korean backdash right away, only because it's like you might accidentally eat a mid on that small ass down back input, and it's like that's when people are like, yo, I got hit in my backdash type of thing. But yeah, so right there, like if you notice he's gonna jab, it's okay. Then you can start going for a duck into like a while standing forward. Like, you shouldn't play for a launch. You shouldn't even play for, whatever your 13 frame mid-high heat engager brain rot that they keep giving everybody. Simple while standing forward, if anything, but still hold back. But it's just like right here. Look at this. This is such a theme throughout the whole entire match. I do 3-1 with Fak here, and he never ducks this high, which is making me feel very comfortable in using it. Like, I don't mind using just 3. I don't mind gaming the 1, but since he's allowing me to do the 1, I keep my poke pressure up. Like, I end up going into a world where I feel comfortable, because he's just gonna gamble. So if I had done 3-1-2 the entire set and other sets, all I do is use 3-1-2, and he gets counter hit by that too. He would have got counter hit by it again. That's why it's like, I could just do this shit over and over and over again. You don't be adapting to it. But like, look, I do 3-1. If I decide to go for 3-1 into parry, I succeed. If I decide to go 3-1 into sidestep, it'll work. If I decide to go 3-1 into duck, it'll work. If I decide to go 3-1-2, it'll work. If I decide to go 3-1-4, it'll work. If I decide to go 3-1 down 4, I can like do so many things off of this, because he's always trying to just mash. He's always trying to just mash something, and I can literally go for anything. And it's like, it was without fail. And then the time I decide to, just block, maybe he switches it up, maybe, I don't know what he's going to do, he still is proving that he would have fallen for it. So it's like, it's pretty crazy. But if you notice stuff like this is where you use your strings, use your punch parries. Like, this is easy setup. Then he goes for, a non-blue, whatever. And here, look, I'm just waiting for him to end his turn so I can do whatever. It's like he wants to do the whack running 2. Okay, cool. Doesn't, whatever. I'm just going to hold back. He goes for a down forward 1, assuming I'm going to, I don't know, mash, sidestep to my right, get hit by the down forward 1. This is why he's been hit a lot by, he does running 2, and then I sidestep his down forward 1, and I step it perfectly to the left, and he gets launched, because he keeps doing the same thing. But regardless, he ends his turn here -2. He can jab me. He can maybe go for a 1-2-1 type setup. But if he goes for anything else, like down forward 1 into down forward 1, because he likes to do down forward 1 into down forward 1-4. So maybe he's thinking, oh, I'm just not doing the string. I'm just doing down forward 1. Maybe he'll duck, stand back up, go for another down forward 1, or maybe he'll jab me, and I'll go down 2. So that's what he could be thinking. And I decide to challenge it with 3-1. And here this is 0, so I'm comfortable here because like I have 3 again to just set up. And of course that's what I go for. Because it's like he has to run into me. Just notice the pushback. Notice the pushback, and I know that his little jab is not reaching me. I know he's not just going to go for down forward 1, like he can't reach me there either. Down 2, probably going to whiff. and it's also gonna lose to my 3. So it's like he don't really be playing in like a sidesteppy or a read type of way. So it's like he's probably gonna end up limiting himself to like a parry or dashing in. So it's like he dashes in, I go for it again, and it's like just keep playing this range over and over and over again. And the same principle, I don't really have to duck here. Like, imagine if I duck and I just eat this for no reason. Like, there's just no reason. I don't have to duck here at all. Oh shit. So it's like there's just no reason. I'll just wait for him to constantly end his turn and just do what I was doing. Just like I have a life lead doing it. Just do it again. So he ends his turn here, and he loves to just throw this move out for no reason whatsoever. Just throwing it out because it's like, you know, you always have the mid for safety, and the mids are safe, and the mids have extensions off that, and it's pretty nasty. But I don't have to deal with the mix-up at all unless I feel generous, and I feel like ducking the high just to make him get value out the mid. But in general, I don't have to duck at all because there's never a threat afterwards. So he ends his turn here with back 4-3, and he's -9, so he can't move. And the key theme here is that he likes to end his turn, and I just keep taking my turn back. So I'm +9. I can do anything I want. This is very generous of him. I can just do anything. So I decide to go 3-1, mix it up with the string. Unfortunate. I hit him with a 1-2 in case he tries to mash anything else. I go for a throw. Bop bop. Go for a throw. Not sure what he was pressing. I go for some Oki 0, and I put him at range. So you can probably guess what 2 I'm gonna go for. Boom, there it is, the teep. To this, and then I see that these hits are like whipping, so I gotta finish it low key so I can maybe have a chance to survival, and it works out. You see here, it's like I'm not gonna go and do 3-1 again. I'm not gonna do anything other than 3, because if I go 3-1, now it's like, yo, I could just play so safe, not overcommit at all. I don't need to even risk 3-1 anymore, because if he ducks and launches me, I'm gonna feel kind of stupid. I'm like, yo, why didn't I just like do anything else? Like, I didn't have to take a crazy ass risk like that. So super low health, chipping away. So I just decide to go. I try to make him overcommit on the Oki, and then I run up and I say, okay, safely just do a 3. I'm not gonna do he could down forward 1 me, but obviously he's worried about the rest of the string. So I just go singular 3. So I don't even go 3-4. I just go 3 because I don't want to die to while standing 2 and shit like that. So now
Yo showing how 31 is carried by how it even saves after whiff. Explain the philosophy.
I'm not even comboing. If this is ace, hold on. Let me open chat because I don't have the stream open. So, and it's crazy because it's just it's like a 13 frame poke. It's like I'm not doing shit else. If this is ace, this is gonna be fucking hilarious. It is, okay. Showing how 3-1 is carried. It's safe. Even saves after whiff. You're saying explain the philosophy. I'm literally doing exactly that. I'm explaining the philosophy of why I decide to go for what I go for. And it's like it's down forward. It's my 13 frame poke. My down forward 1 with Fok is 15 frames. Like it's 15 frames. And it's just how it is. So yeah, anyway, let me go back into my flow before I get tight, because that's gonna be crazy. All right, so where are we at? I'm here chilling with low health. He has to overcommit to something. All I have to do is just poke him. I don't need to go for a crazy ass move. I can just, like, if I just delete the timer, it's like, think about this. Imagine, I'm gonna edit something on the stream. Imagine if this was the scenario. Hold on. Like, you just can't see the time. Or I guess I can do this a little better. Let me revert this. And then put, like, Armor King, like, right here. So you can't see the time. It's like, how should I play this if it's like, okay, round 1, fight. It's like, what should I do? Should I tweak right now and just go for the kill? Like, there's no reason for me to do that. And I'm always playing at, like, this slow pace. If I need to pick it up, it's like even my fast-paced offense, I feel like it's slow because I'm not doing a lot. I'm just poking and getting some reads. I'm getting a lot of interactions, playing a very slow match where I break down like the opponent's defense and shit like that. So it's very, yeah, I'm probably not gonna do something super crazy here. I'm gonna just chill. I remember this was during the stream, so I was starting to be more vocal, so I don't know exactly at what point I start saying shit, but it's like, yeah, just keep out. You're trying to do like full crouch down forward. Like imagine the levels of play here, like between the two players mentally. You're gonna have to play really crazy. I'm just gonna have to just do what I keep doing. Like I'm not going, I just go 3-1 and I stop. Like at any point, yeah, you can step this 3 possibly, you can parry the 3, you can duck the 3-1 finally. Because it's like, yo, it's gonna be the same mind game if I pick Heihachi and I start doing down forward 1-1. It's like I'm gonna except I can actually do down forward 1 and maybe get a parry after. After 3, I can't really do shit. But if I get down forward 1-1 to get mad value and I start getting down forward 1-2 with the fucking just frame and make it safe, you know there's going to be complaints about that string, right? You know, I can make it work and you're guessing, right? You're going to defend in a certain way, and my whole thing being the person that teaches you a shit ton about this game, I am a shit matchup for you because I know what you like to go for. I am telling you how to play. It's always going to be like that. So then it's not a matter of how cheap can you play to beat me. It's just a matter of how good can you play while losing. You lose in a very shit manner. You lose in a very like, I am guessing and I don't care if this keeps hitting me. I'm going to just keep getting fucking hit because I can't learn it. Like, so you're losing in a bad way. Like, Bloodhound has always lost to me, but he has only gotten better dramatically in every single set that we've ever had. Like, he has his little ceiling, but, you know, he's gotten better and he's always lost in very good fashion. And then when he wins, it's like he's winning in the same fashion that he's losing because he's just playing solid. Maybe I just get a few extra reads a game, which gives me the game. But he can win, and he's going to play the exact same way, but it's like constantly solid with some type of, you know, logic to it. So he's playing solid no matter what, win or lose. Your winning is tweaking, and your losing is tweaking. So that's the problem with your style. You can't figure out a way to win. You just feel like I should do shit, like, you know, crazy shit. You cannot play at this moment in the match. Let me replay this song. I wanted to keep hearing it, but I don't want it to be at this point. So at this, it's like you can't play from here and just play without risk. Like, you need to have risk, because it's like, oh, and then what would a dumb fuck say? They would be like, oh, like, yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta risk. And it's like, yes, you do. Like, yeah, sometimes. It cannot be every time, to the point where I feel like, yeah, like, what else are you gonna do? Are you gonna fucking methodically try to break down my offense? Or are you gonna go for something risky and just Hail Mary it? Because it's Hail Mary from the very beginning. So you beat Hail Marys by fucking like being Tom Brady instead, and just going for 5 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards, 15 yards, 25 yards. Now you're like within range, and that's pretty much what the fuck's happening. That's such a easy analogy for me to go with. It's like, look, shit like that. It's like, if I go with 3, right? Look, I decide to go for, I don't have to go for this move. I don't have to go for this move. So I'm probably talking mad shit. I'm probably going like, bow, some crazy shit. I don't have to go for that. What do you fucking know? 3-1 would have hit you. It's just like, it's just so simple. Like, your duck percentage on this move is like higher than I want it to be. And it's like, of course, it's like, yeah, I could just do 3 and then you just die. You just die to pokes all the time. And it's like, look, huge risk. Do you, like, what reason do I have to duck? This is so bad. Like, this is so bad that I'm actually thinking it's a misinput. Because it's like, you're really going for that. Like, you're really going for this 50. Like, I can't even emphasize to you, if you're in a room full of as a dragon of, like, I can damn near say main, because people really know me as a drag player. There are people in this world that know me as a drag player primarily. And it's like if you get a bunch of his drag players and we look at this shit, it's like, dude, this is low level shit. I don't know how else to explain it to you. Like, I want to get back into my flow of just reviewing the replay, but like I just want you to know, now that I know that you're watching this shit, like, this is low level shit. This is low. I'm gonna go to command history and I'm gonna, like, you know, you're like dead ass going for this mix up like a scrub. Like, this is scrubby as fuck. I don't know how else to tell you this. Like, if you think that this is a mix up that you should be doing, this is, I don't know, you're scrub. Like, it's just how it is. This is scrubby as fuck. Like, I don't know where in the 60 game win streak that I had versus you with Dragunov, where you saw this in play from me. Like, do you think you're inventing something that I must have, like, not thought of, or no one else has thought of? Like, do you think that this is something that's necessary? Like, look at this shit. This is nasty shit. To be like, nah, this is what I'm choosing to mix up and play Tekken with. Scrubby as fuck. Like, this is scrubby as fuck. You would lose the game to just because you want this mix up. Do you recognize that? Like, I'm gonna go back into my replay flow, but this is so fucking scrubby. It's either you're trolling or you don't understand, so I have to keep telling you as direct as possible. Please understand that this is for scrubs, and you will look like a scrub doing this shit. Like, explain the philosophy on that. You can't even tell me explain the philosophy when I can explain every fucking thing. You're just doing this because, yeah, if it works, it's good. Is that not your entire philosophy? That shit is a dumbass mindset. Dumbass mindset. No person you will fucking meet that knows Tekken or wants to know Tekken on a good level will look at this shit and say this is someone to learn from. Nobody. And that's how I feel about it. And I don't know how else to tell you that, because after this conversation, and if we literally load up right now, you'll play like this still. And you can't prove me wrong, even if you put money on it. Anyway. Let me chill out, because I don't really want to be doing this so early. I was going to do some chill review of why Simple Tekken works. So, look. Just 3-1. It works as a punish too. It's just somehow your kryptonite. Just a simple ass poke. Always, you're crouching in my face. It's like, you close distance and crouch in Fox face and think, why am I getting hit by 3-1? Why don't you ask yourself that shit? Like, how do I stop that? Maybe I shouldn't just duck and mash all the time. But anyway, I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna smoke right now. I'm gonna take a hit and just act like maybe you just like left the chat and try to resume. If you really feel like you gotta say some like shit, I'll explain it, but don't, like, you know, if it's some troll shit, I might have to like put you on a timeout or something, because this is just gonna be for anyone trying to understand real Tekken. It's not a what you call it? It's supposed to be educational. If it's not educational to you, I don't know. Alright. I almost want to do the review off of the actual stream then, because I was just talking and talking and talking. Alright, 2-1. 2-1, and I go 3+4. Why do I go 3+4? It's because, look, I just done this fucking move again that I wish I got more value out of, but I can't, because unfortunately my opponent has an issue with having an automatic sidestep to the right. And this move that I'm doing tracks specifically if he goes to his left, but he does not. So I go for 3+4, consciously thinking that. I'm like, I get slightly irritated. I'm just like, oh, look at this shit, just a mash automatic sidestep. So I go for it right here. He goes 2. I decide not to mash. He ends his turn with 2-1. So in the event that he does a micro sidestep, he manages to block the 3+4, but in reality it's like that means I could just go for any low. I can go for other types of moves and shit like that might be able to track him, that don't just lose to a micro sidestep. But I go for it anyway in the event that maybe he goes for a micro sidestep into a jab, let's say. But yeah, here, okay, goes for a low, doesn't go for a follow-up. I go for 3+4 again. And then right here, look, simple, the mathematics on the poke. He goes into this, I'm -6, I'm not gonna duck. He goes for down forward 4. He goes for down forward 4, and I'm +9. So I can kind of go for a lot of things here. I can go for just an immediate, it's like imagine after a heat engager, again. That's the +9 scenario. I have a 14 frame low with down 4. I got 3-1. I got a lot of moves here that I can just use safely, knowing that they can't, like it's a pure 50. He's putting himself in a pure 50-50 mix up here. So what I do, look at this, he immediately responds with, again, a micro sidestep into a block. He will lose to any low that if I go for down forward 3, he's going to lose here if I go for down 4. So him getting away with the block doesn't really mean anything. This is equal to him just pressing back because he's not really going anywhere. So he decides to block here, but he's just doing extra shit. So I'm -9, so I decide to block. Nothing really to do. Okay, -4. He goes for some crazy shit, misinput running 2. I'm +5. I don't know what the fuck happened, so I just process it. So again, right here, if I go for 3-1-2 as a Fock, if I go, would it have worked? Because he usually presses after, and it would have. He mashes into it. So I do 3-1. I can go parry. Here's why parry makes so much sense, because it just works. But I don't have to go for a parry. I can instead go for the counter hit high, because his parry gives him install, but it doesn't give him the guaranteed damage. That's the issue. So that's why it's kind of better to go for the 2 instead of the parry, unless you have the install and then you press 1+2, because then he'll do like King's armor move, and then if he absorbs and hit, he does the kick into the mix-up. But in this case, like with the punch parry, he only gets the install. If he did a kick, yeah, then he gets like the little like he gets the kicks. But off of punches, there is no such thing. There's no guaranteed damage. So what I do to counter that is I do the 2 afterwards, because then it's just gonna give me the knockdown. I get the follow-up, I get the install, so that's like extra parry damage. And it should definitely condition him to never be hidden after 3-1, but that's not the case. So he does 2-1. I try to take back my turn with a 13 frame move, but he goes for a jab, so we trade, which makes sense. But I'm very much more plus. I'm going for 10 hit strings. I remember that, yeah. I was just going for 10 hits. Fucking it up. Challenge the while staying down 2, because dude's always bashing. Okay, so look at this. He goes 1-2 to challenge. Is there really a reason to go for 1-2? Where is it? 1-2 right there. 1-2 right here. This tool for Dragunov, if anyone decides to learn Dragunov in the future, this tool is a counter hit confirm tool. You use it typically to interrupt offense that is happening to you, and it's a 10 frame jab string, so it's like the same thing as doing 2-1, so you can do 2-1, but the reason that this is better than 2-1 for the reason of interrupting is because it has a 3rd hit, and the 3rd hit is guaranteed on counter hit, and it goes into heat. But if you're not using it for that reason, then you're just gonna have a high mid. Yeah, you're like sacrificing your entire shit just to have a high mid. It's like I would love Genie in a Bottle. I would like to have Jin's 2-1, and then he's like, you can't have Jin's 2-1, but best I could do is give you Jin's 2-1, but it's like it's -9 on block, so you can't do shit after. And it's like, fucking, I am that desperate to have a high mid that I will just spam it so often and end my turn every single time just to have high mid. And this is scrubby. This is incorrect way to use it. It's not the way to do it, because he can just replace all of these with 2-1 and have more of a mix-up, because he has 2-1-3 or whatever else, 2-1 into parry. Like, he could do so much more, but he's opting to. And there's no way for me to do anything. Like, look, like right here, I'm doing a 10 hit string and I just whiffed it. So obviously I'm gonna block, but he goes and does 1-2. So it's like, it's like we're like communicating, and he's like, yo, I'm following the script. Look, you can do any move you want and showcase any move because I'm just doing 1-2 all the time. But that's not the case. He's just doing it because he really thinks that this is Tekken. This is like just poking. So I'm +9, so I can go for down forward 1. Like, well, kinda, barely. Not really. That could low-key get parried, but not if I went for 3. Because down forward 1 is 15 frames, and I'm only +9, so it's just like a 4-frame gap. If there's a 4-frame gap, yeah, you're definitely gonna be able to parry that down forward 1 just because it's 15 frames, unfortunately. But if I went for 3, he wouldn't be able to move because I'm +9 doing a 13-frame move, 6-frame gap. This dude's stuck. He's not parrying that. So I go for this into this, end my turn at -7, and he decides to go for 1-2 as if I'm supposed to be mashing after -7. And it's like, yeah, so again, I get a free turn to do anything I want, so I just go for a 10-hit string and I'm like, just trolling here. And what do you know? There is another 1-2. These are like the last 3 attacks, all after times where they should not have been. So I'm +9, I get to do anything I want again, and look at his command history. After 1-2 and being -9, like look at the difference in how I treat my -7. I just block. Because what am I gonna do? Like, I'm -7 and I gave up my turn. I forfeited the turn in this game of back and forth, like a card game. It's the end of my turn. You play, and it's like he's doing 1-2, -9, and thinking that he can possibly dodge anything. He's going for, again, sidestep to the right because he's on 1P on his screen. So he's pressing down, which means like if I was pressing down on my D-pad, I would go to the right. So out of pure habit and not understanding how to play the game, he is doing 1-2 for the 3rd time in a row. Giving me +9. And then I'm able to just do 3. He can't step, he can't duck low, he can't parry, he can't do anything other than block, but he does not understand that concept. So I'm able to just go for 3, and then you see he says things like showing how 3-1 is carried. Meanwhile, his logic is to do -9 into autopilot sidestep right retard behavior. I'm sorry, it's just how it is. So obviously 3-1 is going to work here because what are you doing? What are you doing? I go for a duck into Wasen 2-4 in the event that he goes for a jab because he does jab after some stuff. So, alright, so now again, he has done something, and all I had to do is block. And I get put in a good position. I get this amazing reward of these blue frame advantage. I am so plus all game. It's so crazy how plus I am. How many times I achieved this goal of like being +9. Like, it's crazy. I don't even have to hit him. So I'm +9. I get to, again, you know, he hit me with a low. And it's like, I just don't duck. I go for a block. Okay, I get hit by this, and I am minus here, so I'm just gonna block regular because I don't. Like, what am I gonna do? Imagine I just duck, get hit by Wasen 2. There's just no reason. If he wants to go for a mix-up or something like that, it's on him. But I'm gonna choose to just block mid and always say that this is a good option to go for. And I'm +9. He's -9. He gives up his turn, so I take my turn by doing this dumb shit for some reason. Maybe I misinputted that. I must be talking crazy or something, I don't know. +5 into a throw. What did he do? Okay, he wanted a 1+2 break. Yeah. I'm going for a 10-hit string. That's crazy.
Round 2.
Alright, see if there's any more simple stuff here. I'm still going for 10 hits. Let me fast forward it. I want to get past this 10-hit point. Alright, 3-1, I'm +7. 3-1 on +7. I usually follow up, but sometimes, I don't always have to follow up. I'll take my damage and then just reset. Let's try it again. But he jabs me there. I try to sidestep to the left just to avoid down forward 1, just in case. Remember that jab after that 1-2 I was talking about? There it is again. Like, I always notice it. It's just, I'm not trying to go, it's not that serious. Like, I don't have to really try hard that OD to counter that jab. I'll always notice it. I won't really think much of it because it's like, you know, what's gonna really happen to me? Like it doesn't matter. So running 2, catching him coming in with the jet kick. Go for the hard combo. How are we gonna get up? Give him something to think about. See how I'm getting up here. I don't just, if I autopilot and if I just hold back, he's gonna be able to get a running 2. And here it's like he knows I get up kick, so I give him a slow roll on the ground, and here I can still do a kick up because I was face down, so now I'm face up, so I can do a kick up if I see him coming in. But I decide to go back and cover more distance backwards and cover all this space, and now I'm back in my neutral, and this is getting up manually. This is not autopilot getting up from the floor. This is because back in Tekken Tag 2 and stuff like that, it really did matter how you got up, so you have to be very, very cautious of it. And for me, look at the position I get put into. Face down, sideways, not even like feet towards or head towards, face down sideways, and he is looking directly at me. So I give him a few things to think about here, cover distance, and now I get up completely safe. I get up from that position. So if you were doing like jujitsu and stuff like that, you would have a similar type of thing where, you know, maybe you get into a lost or whatever position, and then you start doing what's called shrimp. Shrimp, you place your foot on the floor, place your elbow, and just push off one foot and kind of scoot backwards and cover some distance, get up safely and stuff like that. So it's kind of the same type of mentality. I decide to switch up 3-1. I'm playing fast paced. Go like this. He's in rage. I have install. His back is at the wall. I'm running at him. He's tech rolling. A lot of things now are, a lot of information just is being had in this 1 second. Boom, rage, install, mad damage, running, tech roll, back at the wall, low health, and the 3 is coming out. And this time I try to mix him up because I have been doing 3-1 a lot, so maybe he's going to duck here because he's thinking fast. Maybe he's going to react and try to duck here, so I go for the 3-4. Fortunately for me, he does not punish it optimally, and he does 1-2 instead, so it's only -2. I can low-key parry here. I can low-key do a couple things, but what do? I just decide to go block. Now we're back in my range. I give him the 3-4 again, in case he thinks, alright, he's going to mix it up now. Taking some risks, but I'm never getting punished. Like, if those are 2, 4-1s, I'm actually kind of dead there. Oh, let me actually put it at a better time. So if he optimally punishes those, I'm dead both times, even if he doesn't even do a mix-up after. If he just takes the 4-1 and doesn't overcommit, doesn't have to go for a 50-50, just takes the damage and then waits for me to make another error, I would have made it and he would have killed me, but that's not the case. So I'm able to play like this way more carefree. I don't have to care about the frames after because there's not real pressure after 1-2. And then yeah, I can do it again. Like, look, this is again the same scenario. I can probably do it one more time and still not die. Huge fucking knee to the face, and I just end up just taking it off.
Round 3. Fight.
Okay, again, he's trying to catch me committing, but it's like, it just doesn't work. I just decide to block. I don't have to commit hard to those decisions of stepping. If I'm stepping and I'm really I must be going for a hard read, but it's like, I don't have to. So that means you're going to commit to a decision trying to counter one of those other things, and then I can just let you do that and just take plus frames all day. Like, it doesn't matter to me. So that's why I go for this, because I'm +9. I go for this in case you micro sidestep, but in this event, you ducked. You're the one, look, you put yourself in a 50. I didn't. You're 50-50ing round start. 50-50 round start. And I'm like, okay. I didn't expect to be round 1 fight and then just be +9. So now you can't really do shit to me, so I get a free of charge frame trap. 18 frame mid. This is a frame trap is how fucking bad this is for you. And yeah, it'll beat the little micro. You shouldn't be definitely not stepping after no -9 anyway. But here you're like, round start. Yeah. Oh fuck, he didn't do homing move. I'm just gonna duck now. Yeah. And it's like basic lower level mentality that needs to be adjusted. So 3 + 4 works out for me. Now I get Frioki, and he gambles on a kick up, loses to forward 3, fortunate, and now he hits another forward 3. And now here I just wait for him to whiff. I don't have to like do I have momentum? Yes, I could keep the pressure going and be like and go for a wake up 50 right now, but I won't. I'll just dash up, try to get him to whiff something, and I do have, if he whiffs anything at this point, while standing 4, while standing 1, while standing 2, while standing 3 would hit me, but any option, I'm going to be able to backdash it, and then I'll be obviously within clear range to do 3. So I don't go for anything, reset it, and now I just dash in, go for 3-1. Goes for this. On +5, of course I'm going to go for this again. He likes to sidestep, so I'm going to just throw out this bat for 3. Mix-up time. Go for the mix-up, he's panicking. See, it's like that's what this move does, this 3-4. It kind of causes a lot of panic because it's so fast. You're just thinking about 3-1 the whole time. I'm showing you 3-1 the whole time. It's like, yeah, this move is going to come out real quick, no delay, especially with no delay. And it causes panic. It causes back 1 + 3 + 4 + 5 + 6 + 7 + 8 + 9 + 10. And now he's dashing at me. Like, imagine, if you whiff parry, what do you expect to happen? Is the move carried if I do this? If you whiff parry and then decide to dash, if this is my down forward 1, because it's not, you're not getting the range benefit. Like, I'm not getting the range benefit by doing this shit. I'm actually being dashed into. So if this is a down forward 1, if this is literally like any move in the game, if I do down forward 2 and I do a launcher with Law or something, or Paul, or fucking anybody, Juanro, he still gets hit. Like, he still gets hit. There's no reason to dash block after whiffing a parry. Your window's open, and then your next input is to go forward. Of course you're gonna get hit. Like right here, it kind of happens again. Like, this 3-4 happens, and then there's an urge to like dash. You know, if I do 3-1 again and it works, is it my fault? The move is not getting punished at all now. I'm showing different things. Nice. I'll take that punish. We know we'll take that punish. And now look, I'm not gonna mash you. I don't have to. I can parry if I wanted to. I can duck maybe while standing at 4, but I don't have to do anything because I know. Look, this is chill for me. I just gotta just hold this +9 and do whatever I want. And then he just jabs and I go for a little whiff punish right there. Shouldn't be attacking me. Your instinct should not be to attack if you are the Dragunov player in that case. Like, I'm not really doing a whole lot of fancy things here. Fancy, maybe if you say it's mathematical Tekken, maybe then yeah. But in terms of move list, not really. Alright, where are we at? Let me rewind it. 3-1-2, and look, okay. That just I've seen him. If I just go based off of what I saw, this dude has hit after 3-1 on block. So this will hit him. It always would have hit him. Just how it is. Like, what proof do I have that this won't work? Because if I don't finish the string, I watch him jab. But if I do finish the string, I'm watching him attack anyway. So it's like, it's crazy that it's not even like it's just a mid-high mix-up because I'm doing the 4. Because it doesn't matter. If I'm doing the 4 anyway, I get less value. Like, I get less value. Why would I even go for it? There's no reason to mix it up. There's literally no reason. So, just getting some guaranteed damage, and I should be getting more next time. Like that. But I know that for next time. It's crazy. Yeah, so it doesn't get ducked, and it puts me right back at my key range. And he's thinking, like, I haven't shown him anything that shows that maybe I sidestep at this point. I haven't shown him it. So he goes for this back 3. And it's like, okay, I choose to block. Blocking is really chill. I do that because I don't have to commit to anything. Look at the life lead. Like, if we really gotta remember that part. I'm +4 and you're in rage and I'm choosing to not do anything. So it's like, what happened? -9, and I do a 13 frame move because you can't play the game. If you're this person, it's like any online player, it's like you cannot just be -8, -9 and think you really have a choice. You give up frames for the move that you're trying to get value out of. There is a price to pay. You can't just think everything is -1 or 0 and think you can step or anything. And it's like, yeah, maybe I go for a low here, maybe. But there's no wrong possible. Like, there's counterplay to that low. I could do down 4 and get launched. That would be unnecessary. The thing I'm doing is taking the +9 and doing something that doesn't have counterplay. It would be simple Tekken. It makes sense for me to do that, especially if I know my opponent will try to sidestep the other way, duck, parry, mash, every single possible option. Like, I can beat that every single one. The worst that can happen is this 3 gets blocked, and then the situation is reversed, and then that's it. I just lose my turn, which I'm willing to do, because I just need a couple of those and I win. Like, I don't have to commit to nothing. It's just simple Tekken. This is how it is. Imagine if I go for like orbital heal here, if I go for like anything crazy. Why would I do that? Like, should I go for, if he does this, should I go for jet kick just because I'm +9 and I'm like, fuck it, it'll be a frame trap? I don't have to. Like, I just gotta do my 13 frame mid. This would be the same with every character. This would be simple Tekken. 3-1 and I'm +7. So the situation is kind of the same. I can do 3 and he can't mash there. He can't heat burst there. Actually, no, he could heat burst. But actually, no, he can't. My bad. What am I thinking? I'm +7 doing a 13 frame move. That's a 4 frame gap. He couldn't do an armor move here. He couldn't do any of that shit. He can't do a rage art. He can't do any of that. So again, 3 makes a lot of sense to do because I don't have to do it. Look, I could just press 3. I don't have to commit to the 1. I don't have to commit to the 4 and be -12 and give up guaranteed damage. This is simple ass gameplay. I just do 3 on its own, even while I'm trolling and just doing reckless shit. It's just so simple to do. It's just the foundation. Like, it's not even sweaty. It's just anything else I'm gambling for fun. Like, it's just like I just do jet kick. No, it's like this person's, well, I know you're gonna. It's like, it's so simple. You're gonna duck. You're gonna do something. It's like sidestep to the right automatically. Like, there's no reason. I thought that's my up forward 3. That's probably what up forward 3 is, my fun move. So yeah, I take the -9 backdash. I see he doesn't take it, so now we're back in neutral. I'll react to it and try to take back my turn right away. But I see hesitation. 3, 3. I see it. Okay, we're back in. Right back in the game. Gambling now. Fuck it. Oh my god, I remember that. I was like, look. This shit is crazy. Just counter hit jab into counter hit jab. There is no reaction to the moment. It is, okay, the moment has arisen. I am going to do something crazy, and then you're getting jabbed, but there's no back input. You're just still trying to get that attack through. That would be low level gameplay. That would be crazy ass gameplay. What happened? Even on Whiff, it's like somehow seeing 3-1 makes him want to retaliate no matter how many times you get to it. No matter how many times. I go for a fun little mix up there. Look, right here, super low level shit from his part, again. Why? So, not this part, this is whatever. Then there's a super commitment to, well, maybe he just, I can't even say it was reactionary, because as we can see, when he got up, it's not like the feint that I did worked, and it's like, oh, I'm feinting the low, so I went mid, because we see right now, on the floor, he's holding the down button and holding down back, which means he was probably going to duck low no matter what. So it's not like he saw down back 3, oh my bad, my down forward 3, and then saw it, ducked it, and then got hit by the mid. That's not what happened. He was going, that it was a hard commitment to duck. So any mid that I do there is probably going to work, because he got up and was holding down immediately. That was the wake up option, was to block low. So we get smoked by this mid. And get this, run up. Oh wait, was that what I? Oh no, I skipped it. I skipped the shit. So right here, he was definitely not fucking trying to duck the mid or anything. Cause look, he was trying to do from crouch, which I've told many people before. I've told, like, I don't know how, maybe a couple different people on how to beat him. That if he's playing Dragunov, he will have the urge to just duck and then do while standing 1+2. Never have I ever, I can play that as a, never have I ever seen a fucking drag player just crouch and then just throw out while standing 2 instead of while standing 4, which is, you know, a 11 frame poke, safe mid. This, I want to say such bad words, but this person, this very specific individual wants to still do, even though I've called it out and it is a losing ass thing to want to do, and have it called out and lose all the time and still want to do it. He will still do it, just like right now. He was going for just while standing 1+2, so he was going for a mash. Crazy as fuck, and that's still, everything about this is just so wrong. I would never pray that someone learned a game like this. Let me try. And that's just like, yeah, like I remember I called this out. I was like, he did 4-1. I don't know, was it right before this? Yeah, he did 4-1, and then I didn't jab. When sometimes I usually do. And he was thinking parry at this point. And then yeah, it's like, it's a common thing to want to do parry after that move, and that's what makes Fok really good. I don't have to go for a throw to go around the parry or even delay anything. I can just go for jet kick, and that stops the parry. Same thing here. You can't step this move, but this is autopilot behavior. So this is like, I know this move cannot be stepped. It couldn't be stepped. The low couldn't be stepped anyway. Even if he went that way, it's not going to be stepped in that way. The low would have hit and this mid would have hit because it's homing, if I ever decide to go for it. So he got up and his tech roll, oh, he's just going to his right, the same way he always goes, and ends up dying for it. So again, still nothing really crazy. I'm going for this because I'm like, this is a way to beat these. I can't believe he's even doing, you know, a real mix-up afterwards, for the most part. And this is where jet kick is actually going to get more value, because since he is pressing down, which I've also told people how to beat him, since he is pressing, he doesn't sidestep right because that's the direction of an anti-character, whatever. He's just pressing down on the D-pad out of habit. Whenever he presses a move, he just doesn't attack and feels the urge to just press down as if it's real Tekken. Meanwhile, it's just autopilot. Just, I remember I was describing this to books, I think, or no, Zetov the other day. It's just kind of like adding a bunch of like, you're just dodging in real life, and you're just making sound effects as you dodge to make it seem like you're really moving a lot more than you are. You're just like moving and you're just like, and it's like, meanwhile you're kind of just standing in a straight fucking line looking kind of slow. So it's the same type of mentality. So he does sidestep. Whenever he switches to 2P, he will be sidestepping to his left, because when you're on 2P and press down, same way if I was on 2P right now, I press down, I'd go to my left. So jet kick actually gets way more value. And now I'm just giving him a lot to think about. Gave him the 1+2. I'm going for this. Okay, he's hard committing. I don't really know. Oh no, he pressed for that throw break. He gets up and is like absolutely fully committing to this duck. There is not a reaction to it. It is, I am getting up, and this is my guess on what is going to happen. Nothing will be reactionary. You could go for any mid, and I wouldn't give a fuck, because I am hard ducking. So I go for this, and now I'm just like giving him, instead of a poke, I give him this throw, which he does not break. Run up, trying to get the Oki. And instead of going for the high or the mid, I go for the low and maybe take some cheeky low damage. And he just goes for a sniping run in 2 for whatever reason. Another one of his big flaws that I've told people about. Another one of his big flaws there is that he likes to go for a really long range running 2. So let's see what else happens. It's just fundamental. Everything. The reason that I am winning is because I'm doing fundamental things, and the reason he is losing is because he's not doing fundamental things. So if I were to say, oh, I won these games because he's not, only because he's not being fundamental, that would mean, okay, I was just spamming anything. I was just spamming anything, and I was just getting away with it. There was no thought behind what I was doing. I won because he wasn't playing fundamental, so I just did anything and I won. Nah, it's because I'm choosing to do these pokes at times where he doesn't have a choice and he's getting hit non-stop and shit like that. So it's a mixture of both. There's another one of those running 2s, like, mind you, like he did just lose because of this, what he's going for. He's at this range and is starting his run input from that far and does not get any blue. There's no execution behind it. He's not trying to do an instant running 2. What he's trying to do is the move that is running 2, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. He's trying to do that move. The same way that if he was playing Armor King, the same way if he was playing a certain character with a Demon Paw, at this range, would make sense for him to go for an Armor King forward 2. I would know this because I downloaded this whole personality of his, and I know that this is a time where he would go for something like a forward 2 with Armor King. So he's just trying to do the benefit of doing this move, but he's doing it the same exact way as the average person would do a Demon Paw, or he would do Armor King forward 2. There is no, I am playing Dragon Up and trying to do character identity and do running 2. This dude he has every single day of his life to play, yet we have not seen him, or maybe we have only 2 running 2s in a row that were blue. There is no execution. This is just, I'm trying to get a cheap move to happen. So there is no skill involved in this. Full crouch mix-up, and he's actually going for a mix-up, so I can do this shit. I can do an armor move. Like, this is, like, if I saw this if I just saw only this in a tournament, if I saw only this, right here, I would be like, okay, guess the Elo, I'm thinking this is just early pools. Like, this is just early pools gameplay from the Fok and from the Dragunov, because of how elementary this shit looks. Because it's like, what the Fok is really just throwing out armor move, but it's like the Dragunov doesn't have to attack after that. He's just throwing out armor move and just doing it. Like, usually Dragunov don't attack after that. It's like, at least in intermediate type level play, this is not just a 50-50 mix-up that Dragunovs take unless they're really desperate. Because Dragunov is such a poke rush down character, you don't need to do this to get damage. But if you were trying to really implement this as a 50, that's kind of low level. But In my case here, it's just I know that he is doing this low level shit, so I can go for the armor move, but I hate the fact that I really can get away with doing this shit, because it's like, come on now. I'm doing a fucking armor move after this low and it's working. Because this person's actually doing mix-ups afterwards. And like, I'm showing the reason why you can't do it. I'm showing the reason why you can't do the 4 option, the 2 option, the 1 option. I'm showing all of that. Yet he will still try to mix it up. And it's like, it just doesn't work. And this is kind of how it would have been with Tekken in the past. It's like, characters have these stupid little gimmick strings or something, and it's just it's just not in your favor to just keep doing them, or they're too minus on block, they don't give enough reward on hit anyway, etc. Like, and you just don't do that, and then the bad players will do that. The good players will minimize their move list, have their select moves, and be able to poke accordingly, and then you can really see who's good and who's bad. This would be an indicator of who's bad, because the logic is so like, it's just cheap thought process. It's just, there is no Tekken behind it. It is just scrub mentality. Just give me reward, I don't care about risk. Even if I lose, I'll do it again. You know, it's stupid. So again, I look, standing 3 for no reason, or whatever. He can right now use this time, like right here, look, I whiff. He could probably go for a real punish here, but he does not know his character well enough, so he goes for while standing 3. Probably the worst option of all buttons to press in this moment. On reaction, because you're doing a delayed get up, you're indicating that you kind of have an idea of when to get up, and you're consciously making a decision. So you do a delayed get up, crouch. Luckily for you, I decide to do a high. I could have went for up forward 3 to maybe beat a low get up kick or some other shit. Fuck it, I'll just tell you, because I don't want to tell you more tech with Dragon, because it's just cheap, so I'm not even gonna tell you. But right here, yeah. So he can press 2 and go for a launch. He can press 1-3. He can press 1-2. He can press 4. He can go full crouch low, but the reactions were not there. He was not there in the moment. He does not play live in the moment. So he goes. This is literally the worst option. It's literally the absolute worst thing. Now I'm +9. So I take those frames, do a little jet kick. So tell me, if I release this 2 button right here, it works low key? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, cool. It doesn't get the punish. But look, see right here. This is where you would think if he did it earlier, and I'm talking about it, mind you, while these games are going on, I'm telling him about it. I'm telling him about the 1-2 shit. I'm literally telling him why it's wrong, and yet this shit will happen. 1-2 to punish, which is wrong. You do anything. You do 1-3. You could do 2-1. You don't gotta do 1-2. That's the worst. Again, it's like, if you add up what's the worst thing you could do here, it's like these come pretty close. In terms of, okay, if a punish does happen, not like if he punishes at all. Obviously, if he doesn't punish at all, that's worse. But it's like, that's actually what happened when I whiffed the jet kick. He didn't punish at all. So that's worst case scenario. And it's not even like he doesn't, it's like it's just bad. Does while standing 3. Worst option. Literally, of all the buttons you could press. You could do while standing 1+2 finally. Doesn't do it. Does the worst thing. I do this move and I'm minus whatever I am, and now he does 1-2 to punish. How minus am I right there? Okay, minus 12. He could get 4-1 and get a lot of pressure with that. But a punish does happen. If there is going to be one, it's like, okay, well, what's the real worst punish? There's just 1 by itself. There's 2 by itself. And then there's like 1-2. So this is like very close to, if there is a punish, the worst thing. Because now it essentially forces him, because the frames are so bad, forces him to do another 1-2, because if he goes for a down forward 1, I can interrupt it. But me knowing that he's just going to mash anyway, no matter what he does, it's going to end his turn and I'm going to be +1. No matter what he does. Down forward 1, I'm going to play around and he's not going to poke me anymore. He's not going to do it. If he goes for a jab, it's not going to happen. So he goes for 1-2, and now I'm +9. So I I can go for anything. Go for a jab, into a throw, mix up my flow a little bit. Remember that 1-2-1 into jab? It's like, I know it's there, but it's not that serious. It's more like something that's just, I'm gonna save for a moment like this where I can just talk about it and then really show like how it's like these situations for you could be so much worse in this case. But it's if I choose to just really have fun, does it look like you're actually getting some offense done? Because it's so autopilot, and I can't break through that shit. I cannot break through telling him how to break through this autopilot shit. I just can't. 1-2, entertaining it for fun. And now look, and it's like, it just happens so much. That's like, it's crazy. Look at this shit. Jab into one, and like he's trying to counter confirm it. He's trying, but it's just not good enough because it's a tight window. Shit isn't supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be, oh, okay, I've been practicing it, so I got it offline a couple times, so now I feel like I can just do it online. Shit don't work like that. You gotta account for that. Online it's still very doable, but you just gotta be good. And I'm like, I'll entertain it. I get counter hit and I'm like, okay, fine, I guess I won't do that next time. But then he still goes for it. Look at the command history. Look at the command history. Look at how crazy this is. There is not one instance of movement, and it's just a bunch of nonsense. So, how's this gonna work? Oh my god. And he look at where he is. Look at the spacing. He's back there, and he's just loading up mad long this running too. Look how you can see every single input of the forward. That's how slow it is. You can see every single input of forward, 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 and then I'm pressing to way late because I don't care. It just so happens that this is the notation for the move. I'm just doing a forward, forward 2 with an extra forward. It's bad. It's really bad. Then I hit him with boom, top bow, +8. Not expecting the throw. You're expecting the poke, expecting the 3-1, expecting maybe a down 4, something to kill. Maybe actually 3-1 makes more sense. But nah, showing him that.
Round 2. Fight.
It's not even like it gets ducked and I'm just choosing to do it again. And it's like, okay, fuck it. I went for it that time, and like, this dude's always hitting after 3-1 regardless. Like, it's crazy. And then he's gonna say things like, oh, it's just showing how 3-1 is carried. Can someone really, like, someone other than me has to go and clip this and send it to him and be like, yeah, you're tweaking. So right here, the Oki, if I go for down forward 3-3 again, remember I did this Oki before. If I go for down forward 3, it's gonna hit. And if I go for 3+4, it's gonna hit, but let's just talk about down forward 3. If I go for down forward 3-3 and go for that mid kick, he will get hit here. But just because it hit him before does not mean this fucking weirdo is not gonna just do it again. That's why I'm saying, like, this, it's just a select move list. It is complete defensive training drill. Everything will be the same. I'm really able to do this shit, like, because this is a real mix-up that he's trying to do. Like, it's a like you go to defensive training and set this shit up. Like, it's gonna happen without fail. Look how this is so scrubby. Oh my god, it's so scrubby. It's so scrubby. Again, Another decision where if I go down forward 3-3, it will hit him because his decision, for whatever reason, is to get up from the ground and hardcore commit to duck. Hardcore commit to duck, as if I haven't been abusing 3-1 so much that he's talking about it right now and is a message on the stream. But if I do 3-1 here and it works, it's like, do you plan on doing anything about it? Just like, give up your turn completely. Flossing, am I +9? What am I? 3 works. If I just dash up and I go down forward 3-3 again, it doesn't matter. Like, I've hit him with this exact mix-up where I go knockdown, I do forward 4 into the mix, and I've hit him with the mid and then thrown him. And I've done that sequence like back, but it's like, and he's gotten hit because he's committed to ducking every single time he gets up, and he's just ducking. So if I go for the mid again, does it make me look like I'm just big brain as fuck? Like, does it make me look like I am really just fucking genius? No, it doesn't. I'm not a genius for this. I'm not a fucking Tekken wizard for smoking this person because all they do is the same exact shit all the time. I'm just able to beat this select move list confidently. If I go for the mid here and just spam these mids, it's like, it's no brainer. And I'm not even using down forward 1-4, another string that fucks him up bad. And look at this. Look at the desperation. Ducking to try to get me to duck the full crouch string. I don't gotta do anything. Thinking that 1-2-1. Thinking that 1-2-1. What a coincidence that that's... You've been trying it the whole time and lose, every single game. Obviously, you're going to have moments where it works right there. It's 1-2-1. If you're a player, then you can't physically ever, which Ace is close to, if you can't physically ever get value out of 1-2-1, one of the most broken moves and talked about moves in the community right now, to play someone that is considered S tier and using their S tier move of an S tier character and finding it hard to get value out of that, you have to be doing something so wrong to use one of the best moves on one of the best characters in a broken game and still able to not get value. It's really hard to be that bad. It's probably harder to be that bad than to get value because the move is just so good. But Ace, this is why I'm reviewing these games, is to show people that end up versing him in the future and stuff. It's very hard to be this bad. All you have to do is just spam some mids, block, and you will be able to beat a lot of not educated players. You would think this person has no coaching. What's the on reaction to what's happening? Jet kick, I go for this, with punish with 1-2, not reacting to the moment. If he really truly reacted to the moment, not just, oh, something happened, so he's just panic pressing. Oh, something happened, oh, 1-2. 1-2, just because. If this is truly gets it here, backdashes and avoids this. Obviously, he doesn't think that if he backdashes perfectly, he can avoid this, because if I go low, if I go most other mids, like what are you gonna really back? Are you gonna take the chance on backdashing my 3 here? Like, think about that. If I go here and I go 3, probably gonna get hit. If I go back 3+4, it would be funny to be like, the solution here is to try to go out of range of Fak. Like, if you say that that's your plan to do that, probably get some eyebrows, raised a little bit when it comes to that type of answer. So, but fortunately for him, he avoids a 3+4, and that's pretty much, if you were to lab all the options that you can backdash there, it's probably one of the few that you can. So if he's doing this on purpose, a down forward 2 would definitely be happening here. And even if it doesn't happen, you say this is an accident, and fuck it just happened to get backdashed. This move takes a really long time to recover on whiff, so if you have good reflexes in general, a big whiff here, you have to be punishing with down forward 2. But again, of all punishes that can happen, even down forward 1 on its own could be better than this. Down forward 1 on its own is better than this. So it's like, what are the worst possible options if there is a punish? 1, 2, and then crouch jab. Maybe shit like even down 2 is better. Even just punishing with down 2 is better than that. Hatchet kick is better. There's a lot of options. Throw is better. 1, 2 is possibly the worst option, so it can lead you to believe that him even punishing at all is kind of lucky, because it's not reactionary. He's just doing this move because he hugs it like a fucking teddy bear in his bed. He feels like he cannot play this character without pressing this move to poke with as an offensive tool, to counter hit with because it's a counter hit tool, to punish with because it's 10 frames, to use as keep out because it's a counter hit move. And it's like, cannot live without this move. This is how, if there's anyone that's going to talk about showing how 3-1 is carried by whatever, this is truly what it means to be carried. This truly is what it means. The dude got a round off of me, and what did he use to help him out get there? 1-2-1. This is truly carried. And if this fucking dude is still in the chat, if you're still in the chat, Ace, you should say that. I'm actually gonna text you on Discord right now and tell you about this shit. The chat, I'm gonna really make sure that even if you're not in here, you're gonna remember what point to come back to in the video. It's like 12:04:02 type of thing. Bomb is like 11:59, 30 type of time or earlier. All right, so that's for him to see in the future. So something talking about being carried, this is literally, I would have to use it as, I have to say it's a banned move if I ever really give you the, if I take you seriously with training again, it's like, yeah, I would have to say this is a banned move because you physically cannot play without it. It's such a habit, it's just everything. Are we gonna see it again? What are the odds we see it again? He is getting hit here because, and look at this. If I go for the Oki, when he tech rolls here, down forward 3, it will hit him here. If I go, I'm going for forward 4, which is a mid homing move. It will hit him. If I go for down forward 3, that mid kick that is the mix up to the low, it's gonna hit him. But this bot does not understand how to do a different strategy. So it's like, if I go for something else that's different, it's like, look at all my options. Down forward 3, down forward 3 as my low and my mid, both hit. If I go for the move I'm going for right now, forward 4, mid homing move, it hits, but I go for the cancel version and go for the low, which tracks him anyway. So it's like, I could go for literally anything. And it's just hitting him simply because he just tech rolls and then just autopilots, sidestep to the right, and gets hit constantly. And still does this shit over and over again and cannot justify why he's still doing it, but will justify why he's doing dumb shit and then it works. He's like, oh, it's because it works. It's like, look, constantly, the theme of the stream is nothing is changing. There is no adaptation that I'm doing. There's no adaptation that he's doing. Every single game is the same. And that's why he's lost like 1,100 matches out of 1,200. Because every single game is the same and nothing changes. Nothing. I have to be trolling to be losing at this point. What do you know? What do you know? Look at this. Look at how psychotic this is. Look, big commitment time. We know a big commitment's coming. All I gotta do is block. Because what am I gonna... I'm scared of the running down too. I'm fucking terrified. Should I be trying to get a hard read on his quarter circle forward one to duck it? No. He does it and he's minus. And I just do like a 0.5% delayed grab. And he manages to get countered. It's like barely delayed. I feel like I remember delaying it like a little bit. But regardless, look. Look at this. Look at this fucking chat. Look at this chat. -8. Backdashes and is trying to go for 1-2. And it's like there's barely any time that's passed. That's like the soonest possible time. The soonest possible time after blocking this. Almost. It's like barely delayed. And in that short amount of time, he processed doing this quarter circle forward one and being -8. Backdashing, and then immediately after the backdash, trying to do 1-2. This is peak abyss. It's like not the peak height, but like peak bottom level game. This is a travesty. Crazy. I'm not a pro player for making that shit just lose. Dude's throwing games saying I want to get better. It's crazy. Wow. Remember? I do 1-2-1. The jab happens. Shit happens mad late, and it's actually he's trying to do. Wait, is he trying to do 2-1-2? No, he tried to do 2-1. Very carried string. Very carried string. I'm not getting combos. 1-2. Again, for what reason? Who knows? Look, I'm -7. Wait. -5. I could actually parry that. So he just goes and does 1-2. And this has been called out to him during the game. Stop doing it because you're just giving me +9. Still. Two as a punish. And you see the same mathematics as what I did there. He's -9. I go for 13 frame. I don't have to go for 3-1 or give him the guaranteed damage of the punish of 3-4. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go for 3 because if he gets hit by this 3, he's dead. And he can't move. He can't do anything about it. I'm just doing a simple 13 frame poke. I'll give up my turn, fuck it, because I'll just maybe hopefully regain it. But that's what I'm doing there. I don't go for anything that has some weird counterplay. I'm not going to go 3-1 down 4 and try to mix him up. That's extra. There's 2 types of ways to die there. I could get the high duck and I can get the low launched. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just do standing 3 on its own. Try to space. See, I go for a down forward 3-3 because I know the down forward 3 is going to whiff. Boom. And then he's minus. I can't really feel like I'm going to get a jab there. So I go for a longer ranged, fast, low as my poke. And that's really how it is. This is really how it is. This is how you can just beat wild players. Just play simple Tekken. If you want to learn FOC and just play like this, this is the simple way to do it. Understanding how to use your 3-1, your 13 frame poke and stuff like that. I wanted to make that replay the last, but I just want to skim through this. I'll skim through it. I just want to see if everything is still the same. If it's still the same type of match. Many games later. Many tons. there, what do? I go forward, forward 3. I'm +4. 14 frame low. So that's my frame trap option. He goes 1, 2. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. And this is why he needs to be always switching to characters like Law and Armor King. Because as you can see, there is not any fundamental play here. This is not a lack of Dragunov knowledge. This is, and he's played a shit ton of Dragunov by now. A shit ton. And given tips. Lost 60 straight games in a Dragunov mirror. To me, he has the resources to learn the character. This is what he is deciding to do with his knowledge. So, forward, forward 3. I go down 4. He goes jab. And still is trying to do some jab into dash block into 1, 2. There's no, that's not Dragunov gameplay. That's what his Tekken is telling him to do. Low level. I give him the gift of giving him some damage because he needs it. Still. Look at this. Look at the option. Look at the option. Look at the option he went for. He's like, oh, I'm doing so good. I'm punishing and shit. Non-blue running 2, so it's not real. He fucked up the input bad, too. He just got lucky with one of the inputs. Still, so many games later, getting hit. But look at what he goes for. After 3-1, he went for back 3. After 3-1, he went for back 3. At what point have I shown to do 3-1 and then sidestep? At what point? At what point? I don't know. I don't know where he's feeling the idea that I am stepping somewhere. And he needs back 3. That is a complete... So many games in, and I'm talking to him. And he's listening and just hearing what... I don't know, it's crazy. Still getting right crossed in the dome. Tiger sounds. What does he do on what? What does he do on Oki? He tech rolls, and he is trying to sidestep to his right. This is a damn shame. This is where everyone right now at this point in the stream, if they're watching this in the future, shaking their heads like, damn. Shaking their heads, no, no, no. Damn. Still waking up the same way, trying to sidestep to his right, and I catch him before he goes to his right. So if I go for this, if I go down forward 3, if I go down forward 3-3, everything hits him the same exact way over and over and over again. He's just getting up, sidestepping to his right, complete autopilot, wondering why this fucking move is hitting him when in reality everything hits him. And look, another key aspect. He gets hit by 3-1 and is -7. You can't do shit. And yet he is trying back 3. He gets hit by 3-1 trying to autopilot sidestep. And then after being -7 and always getting hit after 3-1 on hit, his response is to do a 15 frame high homing move. Whilst being -7. Anyone can review this and say this is garbage. Input the Mike Tyson where he's like, this is garbage, garbage. With his championship belts, this is garbage. This is garbage, this is disgraceful. Back 3 after and he's just getting hit like, I could go for anything. Still not ducking. Still thinking I'm stepping, I guess. Pokes. He's just going into full crouch, getting ready to do full crouch low from here. I don't even know how he got to that. He does this, I do down 4, he just crouches to low parry and is just going for this low off rip. Like, that's an immediate response to down 4. That's pretty wild shit to go for. And he goes for a mix-up. I don't go for the armor because if I go for it every time, it's just a little stupid and autopilot. So I'll take the 0 because it's 0, so he's in crouch. Maybe he thinks he's gonna end his turn, which he does, and then I go down 4. And look at how crazy psychotic this is. He goes jab. If I challenge with 3, which I have done, he just dies. He just dies. He just dies to 3-1 and complains about why 3-1 is broken. he tries to parry it right there. You can see.
Round 2.
I'll try to get that
Fight.
in.
Round 1. Fight.
It's gonna be kind of close. And you can say, okay, maybe that's a good type of parry because I am doing 3 a lot. He's pressing down back a lot. Tries to get the timing down and tries to go for a parry. And that's when that shit gets read like a book. And then I go for a low, right when he goes for that.
Round 2. Fight.
Still getting hit. He's sidestepping to his left now. Gets clips. So he would have probably got clipped anyway. He would have probably got clipped if he stepped the other way too. Doesn't matter. It's the decision to get up and just immediately, first thing you do instead of block is sidewalk. Like, you're not blocking now. You're not blocking. Like, you get up in tech roll and you're an open window of an attack. I can do anything. I can go jet kick right. I can just do so much. I can go back 3 myself and do a homing move. Because I know you step every time. But I go for this and it just works out. Are we going to see probably something into 1-2? Oh my god, no, he's just doing his strings and fuck up my good combo. I was going to say, are we going to see 1-2 at some point? And then there's 1-2 as a punish. Gets shitty pressure off of it because you can't be punishing with that. Yo, someone. And he's going, mind you, look at what he's going for to get hit here. Look at what he's going for. 3-1 on block. He's thinking he should do standing 3. He's thinking he should do standing 3. He's tech rolling and immediately sidewalking. Gets hit. Are we going to see 1-2? Gotta see 1-2, right? We have to. Like, I don't have to do shit else. Gets a little lucky duck here, but that's launch punishable. If he expected that exact move, he would go for lost inning 2, but whenever he is in crouch, the thing he likes to do is shoulder because it's autopilot for him. And he gets, he just does down forward 1, loses his plus. I just react to the down forward 1 being blocked, and I go for an attack. Punishable, but goes for the wrong punish. Now he gets ugly offense after I take back my turn. He would have gotten hit here by the 2. Going for some other strings this time. If I went for the 2, he would have got hit again, and he would have went for 1-2. So if I go for down 4 there, if I go for the 4 or the 2 option, any one of those options in the string, he gets hit. If I go for parry, he gets hit. Stands up from Oki and just fully raw dog commits to ducking. Nothing else, no reaction, just I'm gonna... You see how I'm repeating myself? This is how it is with Ace. Teaching it, it's the same shit. This is why I get so angry. It's like, this dude's literally just like a Black Mirror pedestrian bot or something. Like, it's weird. Nothing you say could change this shit. Overcommitted to ducking somehow and ends up dying. I don't know why he's ducking, because it's like if I do 3-1 there, it's like replace every 3-1 I did where he was just ducking and replace it with down forward 2-3. Is that just, I'm getting a hard read anyway. I am just choosing to go for 3-1 because I want to poke. Imagine if I go for a hard read on my mids every single time. Maybe he won't duck anymore, but it's like, how about getting hit by 3-1 over and over and over again to the point where you think it's broken, when in reality you're just ducking and moving for no reason. Every single down 3-1 you've seen there for the most part is like what? Because he's just moving for no reason, ducking for no reason, mashing for no reason, gets hit in every single way. Other than me just doing tip range 3, where people think it's actually broken. He's just getting hit by the same thing. I mean, he never ducked the 2. I was like, what? 100% accuracy every time I did the 2, whether it was like block or hit. Like, how many times did it get ducked? 0. 100% accuracy. crazy. But that's where I'm gonna leave it for now. A short little, not really a short lesson, but a lesson for anyone trying to just learn how to beat a crazy ass person, and just how I think in the game, and how I do my moves according to what frames are happening and stuff like that. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it for now.